2017 has been the most successful year of my business yet. And in today's video, I want to share with you how I set goals back at the end of 2016 and created an action plan so that I could finally reach them this year. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Just the Tips. My name is Trena and I help creative business owners like you get started here on YouTube. Today, instead of talking YouTube, I'm going to talk about setting business goals. Since we're getting close to the end of the year, I know a lot of people are reflecting on this past year and thinking about where they're going in 2018. The biggest thing I did this year that made a huge difference with my business was writing down goals and creating an action plan. The tool that I've been using to do this year is my Power Sheets. I have them right here, and I talked more about how I use these in a video that I will link in a card above, but this has been my biggest tool for creating an action plan for my business goals. But let me just walk through how I did this. So one of the first things that I do is I take a piece of paper and I write down all the things I want to accomplish. Now this could be huge goals, this could be small goals, but it's just basically a brain dump session for all the things that I want to accomplish. This year I had a goal of creating a group program, of joining a mastermind, and of hiring an employee. And even though I was able to reach these goals, they didn't happen overnight. They actually just happened in October. Okay, so once you have your big list of all the goals you want to accomplish, start grouping them together. I like to get highlighters and see what goals are similar in nature and highlighting them. Start to think, is this a goal you can accomplish in a year, or is this more of a 5-year goal? I had a baby at the end of 2016, so pretty much the beginning of 2017 was going to be a wash. So there were some lofty goals that I want to achieve, but I knew 2017 wasn't the year that was going to get me there because of the 3 months I would be off at the beginning of the year. One of the biggest lessons I learned this year when setting goals was knowing when I'm taking on too much. You want to keep your eyes on the prize, and by having those goals written, you know what that prize is. It also helps you from getting distracted by all the different things. So one of the big things that popped up this year was the app Anchor. A lot of people saw this come out, they jumped on it, they were all excited about it, and within a couple weeks it was gone. I did not jump on that platform because that wasn't in my goal for 2017. I knew it would just be another shiny thing that distracted me from my ultimate goal. So now I want you to start thinking about your year in 90-day increments. This is basically like quarters. There's 4 quarters in a year, and put one goal per each 90 days. This way you're focusing on one specific goal instead of trying to do a whole bunch of different things and just stressing yourself out and not actually getting to that goal. Once you know what you're going to accomplish in that 90 days, start breaking down that big goal into smaller tasks to get you to that big goal. Start thinking about what needs to be done this week. What little tasks do I need to do each day that week to get that done that week, that month, that 90 days? This really keeps me focused in my business and really is what helps me get so much done. So many people have asked me, Trena, how do you do so much? It's really having this strategic action plan, sticking to my goals, and knowing all the tasks that I have to do to get to that goal. Now, once you look at your 90-day segment, start incorporating a 1 or 2 week sprint. These sprints are going to be where you work really, really hard. So there may be late nights, there may be some weekend working, but it's just a week or 2 weeks of a sprint out of that 90 days. This just helps you get a lot done and helps you stay focused to reach that goal. I know leading up to my launch this past July, I had a full week sprint of creating graphics for the promotion, creating the course content, and creating a social media plan. So my 2 week sprint was just getting all that stuff done in advance. So once I had all that social media content, I could just schedule it out, and then I didn't have to worry about it at all during the launch because during my sprint, I set it all up to be automated. By knowing exactly what your goal is and having that plan to get to it, you always know what you need to do. You don't get distracted by the shiny things. When you set down to work, you know exactly what that next task is you've got to do to finally reach that goal. So my question of the day for you is, what's your big goal next year? I want to hold you accountable, so write it in the comments section below. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and you click that circle subscribe button, because each week I'm creating new videos to help you get started here on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.